I think we might be live here. All right, we are live. Hey, Brett D99 is awesome. If you want to call in again, go right ahead. Yeah, one viewer when there's only 260 subs, yeah. So if we have two people watching, I think one might be me, and then probably the other one will probably be Brett. How is there two views? I think I'm viewing also as well on YouTube. So I'm viewing as well.
Just commented on.
Oh, there's one more person watching. Brett, did you leave? I hope you didn't. There's one watching now. Yeah. Like everyone subscribes to me and then they don't even watch my videos or my I guess they didn't even watch my live streams. I think the most people I had was probably when I was like about 150 subscribers and like 10 viewers showed up. I really hope there's more viewers that show up today. I'm going to tell everyone that I'm live streaming right now. I told people on Instagram that I'm live streaming. Three viewers. Woohoo! Yeah, we got 3 viewers. I wonder who that third person is. It's probably Jetstreams, maybe. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me just check something. Oh, thank you, Logan. Thank you, Logan Faza? I don't know. I'll just call you Logan. I'll just be right back real quick. All right, I'm back. Hey, Philip Ipazito and Avery Haney TV. Now we got 5 people watching. That is amazing. We got Logan Fajero. Brett D99 is awesome. We got Philip Ippolito, and we got Avery Haney TV. So that is amazing. So that is amazing. Let's get some more people in. I'm emailing Theme Park Studios right now if she can. High school is going great. Thanks for high school is going great. I was going to post a Fairtown review, but it's saying like I actually made it. Like I made it. Do you watch JJ? Do you watch VAT 19? I don't know. I don't know what VAT 19 is. Did you see my Six Flags Great Adventure? Yes, I did. El Toro is a beauty down there. I love El Toro. Hoping to ride Mystic Timbers next year at Kings Island. I really want to try that. I'm only in middle school. So we got 5 people watching. I mean, that is cool. If anyone wants to go call in, go right ahead. I'll let you guys do that. I'll let you guys call in if you guys want to. I'm barely fit. I barely fit on El Toro. I need to lose weight. So El Toro's fantastic. I feel like El Toro has the same restraints on Superman. Like it has the same restraints, but El Toro's are way skinnier than Superman's. Superman is like this big, like really fat. Superman is like really like their restraints are really fat. But I think Superman. Superman is, but El Toro's fun. I really like it. I like El Toro more than Superman. And then I was gonna post. You'll be back in a minute, okay? I was gonna post the Fairtown review today, but it's saying something about my video being rejected or something. Like it was a really weird. I was gonna post it actually like couple hours ago, the Fairtown, but I couldn't do it tonight because like on YouTube it's saying like my video is being rejected. Like, yeah. I'm probably gonna do a Fahrenheit review in the next couple days. So stay tuned for that Fahrenheit review. And sadly, no parodies have been going lately. I'm trying to put in one parody in. It's been really tough with all that. It's been really tough. I prefer Superman over El Toro because it's smoother, but El Toro destroys it. Yeah, I love El Toro. I think El Toro has, to be honest, I think El Toro has better airtime than Wicked Cyclone. Um, because you're like really like on that the first and second hill, you're like really like out of your seat for about 3 seconds per hill. So you get crazy hang time. While Wicked Cyclone, you're about like 1 second out. But Wicked Cyclone does deliver on the airtime. I also think that Rorosaurus up at Storyland in New Hampshire, I think that one's also another airtime packed wooded roller coaster. Um, and then um, Quasi's Wooded Warrior is also another airtime beauty. Um, the only wooded roller coaster in New England I have not experienced yet is Excalibur at Funtown. And I'm hoping to ride that next year. So Millennium Force is not top 5, but top 10, which wasn't surprising. Millennium Force looks like a good coaster. It's actually a bucket list coaster. That, Maverick, and also Steel Vengeance. I do also want to try Valravn down there. And then Top Thrill Dragster looks cool. Top Thrill Dragster, Raptor. I heard people say people don't like Raptor for some reason. I don't know why. And then Rougarou looks cool. You have Blue Streak. You got Corkscrew down there. And then we'll probably do Kings Island next year as well. I think the most anticipating coaster at Kings Island, it's actually not Diamondback, but it's actually Mystic Timbers. I'm looking forward to Mystic Timbers. Millennium Force is awesome, but Superman is better for airtime and smoothness. I haven't ridden Millennium Force yet, and I'm going to ride Millennium Force next year. I did ride Steel Force at Dorney, and that one's glossy smooth. I also think Talon was glossy smooth too. I really like Talon at Dorney. That one's a fun roller coaster. I really like that one. Talon was Talon at Dorney was amazing. Really took me by surprise. It got me high hopes. And that coaster is in my top 5 of my favorite roller coasters, and possibly top 3. I feel like Talon is probably one of those underrated roller coasters at the park. I just feel like it. But I love Talon. I really like it. And then Steel Force is fun. I think Steel Force might be a little overrated, but I like Steel Force, actually. It's fun. I really like it. The airtime's great on Steel Force. Like, it's kind of like Superman's Restraints, but they're it's like a stick kind of ish. So, yeah. I think the best B&M invert in the world is Afterburn at Carowinds. Afterburn at Carowinds looks cool. You have a great top 3 at Carowinds. You got Afterburn, Intimidator, and you also have the one and only best coaster on the planet by the coaster enthusiast, Fury 325. And the GP thinks Kingda Ka is the best coaster in the United States, actually on the world. Kingda Ka's in my top 20. I do like it. It's okay. It's not great though. I prefer Nitro, Bizarro, and El Toro and maybe Superman Ultimate Flight more than Kingda Ka. But I do really like what's that? Kingda Ka. I do. It's fun. It's really rough though. It's really rough. I think that coaster should get lap bars, but they can't because I think it's like a New Jersey state law, something like I think it's like a New Jersey state law that King Cod can't have lap bars. Like anything under 300 feet, anything under everything over 300 feet, supposed to have shoulder harnesses in the state of New Jersey. So that is why King Cod has over your shoulder, and then you have the New England Sky Screamer. That's not even close to 400 feet. Cat Ton at Morrow, that's the best. Yeah. And then also there's Taron. I believe that Alton Towers. Taron looks awesome too. Talon looks amazing. Not Talon, Taron, I think. Taron at Alton Towers. I think that one. Taron. I think something like that. That one looks cool too. How many people are watching now? 4. Okay, that's pretty cool. What's your favorite Six Flags vlog of this year? Ooh, I probably like the. What's your favorite I made this year? Oh, probably the Riding of the Bull. I like that one. I think the Riding of the Bull one looks cool. And you met Officer O'Leary there. So that's pretty cool. I actually saw him when I was at Great Adventure that Friday. I actually did see Officer O'Leary. I didn't have time to say hi. I was actually on El Toro. I was like back row on El Toro, like we were on, and then he was like in the front row, like waiting in the front row. I didn't have time to say because the car was like passing. But I did see Officer O'Leary at Six Flags Great Adventure. He's like over 2,000 subs. And also Avery, congratulations. Congratulations for I saw your name on Wikipedia. So that's cool. So congratulations on that. If you guys want to call in, go right ahead. Just checking something. All right. So if you guys want to call in, go right ahead. I'll feel free to call in. Do you plan to do Ace Riding the Bull next year? And thank you, but I think. Oh, okay. Maybe, perhaps. Six Flags Great Adventure is kind of like a long drive for me. I don't live out in the western Mass. I live actually the eastern part of Mass near Cape Cod. And Six Flags New England and Great Adventure are actually about to New England. It's about 2 hours away. Like New England and Lake Compounds are like 2 hours away. Great Adventure is about like 4 hours away, and probably Dorney Park is about 4 hours away too. So, and then I have Edaville. That's a smaller amusement park. You probably know of them of getting Kersplash next year. Yeah. Oop, I got someone calling. I got 2 people calling. All right, I'm calling Avery right now, so I'm calling Avery right now, so do I? Hello?
Yo, hey,
How's it going?
not so much, man. So I heard rumors you may be going to Cedar Point next year.
Yeah, to your point. I'm really looking forward to it.
That's great. I've actually, believe it or not, the last time I've been to Cedar Point was 2008, but for over 10 years, I remember the ride fields still. It's crazy. I remember the ride fields, and I can tell you this. Um, Maverick is one of the best coasters I've ever been on, but I'm gonna spoil it. I rank it at number six as top 10, but it made top 10 though. And my favorite coaster there right now is Millennium Force that I've been on so far. Millennium Force is fantastic, but for all the incidents I've been on, Superman is my favorite out of all of them because compared to Millennium is smooth and very fast, but a bit forceless compared to Superman. I find Superman to be a little more forceful for its like airtime. But yes, the lap bars on Superman are terrible.
Yeah, I agree. I haven't experienced Millennium Force yet. And Superman doesn't have bad restraints, but it's not good either. I prefer like Wicked Cyclone or the T-bar restraints, not the T-bar that's not like on Gotham City Gauntlet, but the just a regular like a T-bar. I really wish maybe Superman had like those El Toro restraints. I'm not sure if
Yeah,
El
actually, I heard some. I didn't see an article about it, but I heard a rumor a long time ago. My friend Colin is a friend of mine. He's from Lowell, Massachusetts. I don't know if you're from Lowell. I know you're from like Seekonk area, but
Yeah,
like
something like that. Yeah.
that's a little far from Lowell. But however, it's close to Canopy though, and he told me that sure a long time ago, before Bizarro added the bulky restraints as everybody complained about, they used to have different kind of restraints until they decided to put the bulky on because he saw a picture it looked to be like El Toro restraints but I heard that they changed it last minute.
Yeah. I think they had like those like Superman the Ride. No, not Superman the Ride, but Superman Ride of Steel at Six Flags America or the Ride of Steel at Darien Lake. I think it had those like restraints.
Yeah, those are T-bars. Those are the ones that they banned in Massachusetts.
And then I think there was like a guy back in 2004 like fell out or something. So that they probably.
Yes, but that's after that though, because when they had the Bizarro in their like garage, whatever it is, they had different kind of restraints on the train until they decided to change them last minute. That's what I heard.
Yeah. And then they also had onboard audio too. I wasn't a huge fan of the onboard audio. I prefer the music going up the lift hill on Superman though.
I actually really like that feature too. I think it's a really good feature on Superman.
Yeah, it's like on the brake run and then on the lift hill they play that Superman music. Plus, the Superman has like an incredible view. Like you can see the Connecticut River right next to you. It's a really incredible view.
Yeah, and I can see Hurricane Harbor from up in the distance too.
There's
really
like
nice
mountains around you and everything. Like Springfield is like right behind you. You can see the Springfield buildings, and then I don't know if you can see Hartford, Connecticut, from Superman. I think you can. I think one time on New England Skyscraper. And then I heard someone say that they can see Worcester, Mass, and Albany, New York from New England Skyscraper if you take a look at night.
Well, I actually live in Albany, New York, but I try to look at Albany from New England Skyscraper, and I didn't see Albany at all. Because New England from me is an hour and a half drive, and Worcester from New England is about 55 to an hour. So I think you might be able to see Worcester. I'm not sure about Albany though. However, I think you can see the Berkshire Mountains from there though. I live about roughly 30 to 40-minute drive from the Berkshire Mountains, and the Berkshires are part of upstate New York as well. So I think that's where you could really see the Berkshires, but I don't think you could see downtown Albany at all.
No. But you can definitely see Berkshires. I actually saw them on, like, you can see the Berkshires actually on Wicked Cyclone. Like, Wicked Cyclone isn't like not that tall, like Superman or Goliath, or New England Skyscraper. But I think Goliath, Superman are like the tall, like one of the tallest there. But Wicked Cyclone is one of those shorter ones there, and you can see like the Berkshires and everything. There, it's kind of hard to see the Berkshires on Goliath though, because like you're really facing forward and you're facing up.
You're up 90 degrees. That's why.
Yeah, it's really hard. I think I saw it one time, and Goliath isn't a great roller coaster. I'd say it's probably I don't know. It's not probably maybe my top 10 of my favorite. The one coaster I think I really dislike at Six Flags New England is Flashback. That one's terrible.
Flashback is one of the worst I've ever been on. It's honestly worse than Steam and Demon at Great Escape. No joke. Flashback is all 10 times worse than Steam and Demon now thinking of it. The last time I went on Flashback was actually the day I went with Noah for Fright Fest, but it wasn't nearly as bad as the ride I went on with Mikey. Do you happen to know Static Shock 2000 by any chance?
I think I heard of him. I don't think...
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good friend of mine. His home park is Great Adventure. He lives about a half hour from Great Adventure, and I've actually been to his house before. He wanted me to go to Ride the Bull with him, so I went to Ride the Bull with him. I'm now officially an ACE member, which is really cool. I got to do a lot of fun things with him, like during this year, and I even got to meet him last weekend because I told him I was going to Great Adventure, and he was really excited, so he wanted to see me again. So I went to Great Adventure for the day. And I drove 3.5 hours. It's 3.5 hours for me to get to Great Adventure from Albany, and we drove the same night too. So it's a bit of a hike, but I thought it was worth it because it's more during the dead weekends. You should go during the dead weekends if you can.
Yeah, well, Great Escape's kind of like a long drive for me. We're not planning to go to Great Escape Great Adventure anytime this year, or Great Escape. I think Great Escape is probably closed right now.
Yeah, Great Escape now is off season. They did Holiday in the Park one year, but they stopped doing Holiday in the Park because it wasn't interesting for everybody. There was barely people there. So Great Escape doesn't do Holiday in the Park anymore. They only did it for like 1 year, then they stopped doing it. But they do Holiday in the Lodge though at the Great Escape Lodge though, which is
I think I've seen that.
Yeah, Great Escape is roughly 45 to 50 minutes away from me, and New England's an hour and a half, and they're both my home parks, but I normally go to New England because I think it's more worth the drive because there's more rides there.
Yeah. And then, what was it? Lake Compounds. We're not planning to go to Lake Compounds this year because of there's like basically not much roller coasters open, so we're probably gonna skip Lake Compounds for now. I have the list actually that are open for Lake Compounds. It's actually only like $5 to get in to Holiday Lights.
Actually, next year if I can, I really want to go to Lake Compounds because I've never been to Lake Compounds. It's about a 2.5 hour drive for me, and I always wanted to try out Boulder Dash. I heard Boulder Dash is really good.
Yeah,
from a lot of people.
Boulder Dash is my second favorite wooded roller coaster that I've heard. It's a nice CCI. It is rough actually. The smoothest part on Boulder Dash is it's triple up. Double up actually. They did retract. The double up. So.
Didn't they have to take away one part of the ride though? Didn't they have to like take down one part of the ride?
I think this summer they took down their Sky Ride because of that Great Escape accident.
No, it's not that. I'm talking about on Boulder Dash. I heard rumors that when they retracted, they had to eliminate one of the hills because it was like too rough or something.
It's triple up. It had a triple up, but now it has a double up now. It's actually really smooth if you sit in the front row. It's really smooth. If you sit in the back, if you want to get a coaster credit on Boulder Dash, I'd rather not sit in the back because that is where the roughness is. Like, it's really rough in the back. I rode it in the back several times and it's still rough. I rather sit more towards the front, maybe about first row to about 6 rows.
All right. Well, that's good to know. I mean, I want to go to Lake Compound at some point. I don't know if it's next year or the year after that. Hopefully next year. But I really want to ride Phobia Fear. That looks like to be a good anticipated launch coaster. Actually, looks pretty decent.
Yeah. I heard it's also one of those better Skyrocket 2 models out there. Because you have Tempesto down at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, and you also have Superman Ultimate Flight at Discovery Kingdom. And I heard I heard people say that it could have rattles on both of them, and I think probably the most. I think because of these over your shoulder restraints, I think both of them are like the over your shoulder restraints of like the Wonder Woman ride coming to Fiesta Texas. Kind of like those.
Really good.
It does. And then Phobia has lap bars, so it's really smooth. Phobia has lap bars, which are really smooth, and if you sit even in the back row, it's really smooth. Plus, also Zoomerang, their Vekoma Boomerang, it's also really smooth too. If you sit in any rows, it's one of those better boomerangs. I have not gotten a chance to ride a Sidewinder at Hershey Park or Carolina Cobra.
I didn't either actually. But back when I went, they had the older restraints, and I'm actually glad I didn't get a chance to ride it now because I heard really bad things about it.
Yeah. So are you going to Six Flags New England for a holiday in the park?
I want to. I'm not sure though yet because if I get a job and if it conflicts, probably not this year. But if I can find a way to go this year, then yes. But I don't know. I mean, I heard Wicked and Superman will be closed. I mean, Superman makes sense because it's an intimate and it probably wouldn't even make it to the station because of the cold weather. But RMCs could run okay in the winter depending on their model.
Yeah.
But I think Wicked will be closed because I don't think it's going to run very well in cold weather. And besides, for some parts of the ride, sometimes towards the end it gets pretty sluggish.
I was a little surprised that Pandemonium's not open because it's a family ride. I'm really surprised about that a little bit. That Pandemonium.
Well, it's a Gerstlauer ride though, and like that could also freeze up too. That's pretty much the same deal as Intimate, pretty much.
Yeah. And then Catwoman's Whip and Gotham are not also open as well.
Yeah, because pretty much Zaire models probably would ice up as well, and probably the same deal with Gotham City as well.
Yeah.
Made by I don't think it's Mac. Is it Mac Rides or Mac Rides made Dark Knight Coaster?
I'm not sure. I think it made Dark Knight Coaster too, and Dark Knight I heard is open. So, so I'm planning to go to Six Flags New England on November 25th. That's a possible rumor. We possibly might go the 25th of November. Here are the list of rides that are open. Houdini's The Great Escape, Stampede Bumper Cars, Rockin' Rodeo, Tomahawk, The Scrambler, Crazy Cars, Crazy Cups, Wild Wheels, Whirlybirds, Ships Ahoy, Administration Department, Daffy's Hollywood Tours, The Great Chase, Task Prompt Delivery, Tweety's Clubhouse, 1909 Illinois Grand Carousel, New England Express, Thunderbolt, Balloon Race, Buzzsaw, Gotham City Crime Wave, Kentucky, Mind Eraser, Batman Dark Knight, Joker, and Fireball. So those are the list of rides that are open. So we will probably not be seeing no Sky Screamer. Plus, it'll probably be freezing if you're like over 400 feet on Sky.
Oh, yeah, definitely too cold.
Yeah, really too cold. And then another one and then Scream is not open too. And then
makes sense.
Yeah.
SNS may not run well in cold weather either. But Joker is open though. That's SNS.
Yeah. Kryptonite Crawler is also not open as well.
Actually, I think the whole entire DC area is closed.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the whole DC area. Teacups, I know that is not open because they are Teacups and Slingshot. I do know why they're not open, because they want to start construction early for Harley Quinn, and then after Holiday in the Park, once Buzzsaw Patio is cleared, they're going to be moving the teacups to where Buzzsaw is. When I looked at Google Maps and where the queue line of Buzzsaw is, it's kind of a little small, because you also have this the antique car ride next to it as well. So
yeah, I heard Buzzsaw is closing for good, and I heard one rumor, I think from you actually. I think you told me at one time that Crime Wave was supposed to close, but then that ended up not happening.
Yeah, I think Crime Wave was supposed to close too. I'm not sure. But it's not happening.
Crime Wave is actually one of my favorite family rides at the park. It's actually a good ride to relax on.
My favorite family ride is probably Kontiki. Kontiki is really fun.
Dude, I love Kontiki.
I love Kontiki.
Some people, Kontiki for a family ride is awesome.
And then Canopy Lake Park just got Ice Jet, so it's pretty cool up there.
Yeah, Canopy is I've heard it's decent actually. Like Colin, my good friend Colin, that's his home park he mainly goes to. He told me some good things about it. He told me that Untamed is a bit rough of a Gerslaughter, but it's a decent ride. I heard Yankee Cannonball is not bad either. And I mean, overall, it looks very clean from what I've seen, and their food prices actually looks pretty promising. Actually, their food looks a lot better than Six Flags. The worst Six Flags park for food, in my opinion, right now I've experienced, Great Adventure. Avoid food at all costs at Great Adventure. It is trash.
I ate food at Great Adventure. It wasn't that bad when I experienced it. I think New England's worse than Great Adventure, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I think Lake Compounds is probably the best food I have ever had. Their soda's delicious. The soda there is delicious. And then the pizza's trash. I don't like the Primo's Pizzeria at Kidsopolis. That restaurant is garbage.
Yeah. I tried the Primo's Pizza at Great Adventure at Ryan and the Bull. Never again. When I had it there, the service was so bad. It took me 15 minutes just to get food, and their French fries were too stale. Pizza was way too doughy, too much sauce, not enough cheese, and I'm surprised that Officer O'Leary actually likes the pizza and he actually ate the rest of my food.
Yeah, and then there's like that food court at Six Flags New England, right across from Thunderbolt and Goliath. That food court, it used to be like right across where the New England Skyway used to be, the balloon ride. I don't know why they took that. That one's up.
It doesn't look bad, but I'm not gonna eat their pasta. Their pasta looks gross,
Yeah.
But just as an overall indoor place, it's not bad. I think the best indoor place for food I've been to is JB's Smokehouse for Six Flags. JB's is actually good food, I think, because they do have really good buffalo chicken tenders, and their pulled pork fries are also delicious, in my opinion.
Yeah. And then I really wish they kept the New England Skyway, because I think that was a bad choice that Six Flags New England got rid of their Skyway. Do you agree with that?
I actually agree too, because I feel like it's just stupid just to make another locker room for Wicked Cycle. Like, come on. They can make more room for another locker place at any time. Like,
yeah.
I think it's stupid, but I gotta say though, I'm happy that Great Adventure has their Skyway. Their Skyway at Great Adventure is really good, in my opinion, because the station music is really good too.
Yeah, and then Six Flags New England doesn't have any transportation now, because they used to have a monorail which got damaged, I think by a storm, but I'm not sure, in 1996. And then they also had a train ride, and the only train ride now is New England Express, and I can see that also on the chopping block in the next couple of years as well, because the Thomas Land, the Whistle Stop Park area, been removing rides. Like the last couple of years, they removed their airplane ride, and they've been, so I can see that area where Whistle Stop Park, maybe for like a water park expansion. So I can see probably New England Express, maybe going on the chopping block, or maybe relocate to either Looney Tunes or Kidzopolis.
You know, if they could, if any way, they could possibly make, if they, instead of a water park suspension, because I think the water park in New England is big enough, in my opinion. It's huge for a Six Flags park, in my opinion. I've seen other Six Flags parks for water parks, and I'm one of the best water parks for Six Flags out of any of the chains. But for what I know is this, in my opinion, what I think they should possibly do is take away New England Express because it's pointless now, except for season pass holders. But I just don't like the idea that that's literally abandoned now. They need to do something about it. So I think what they should do is take it down and maybe, possibly, if they have enough room, maybe make the Gersel a Eurofighter.
Yeah, that would be nice. I think they're really lacking on a launch coaster too. And there's also
like Phobia would be fine too. Like I wouldn't care.
And there's also like lots of land right behind Blizzard River and New England Skyscreamer. I really don't want them to. I don't really want them to take down Blizzard River because it's a nice family raft ride. And, yeah, it's really great. It's a really great water ride. I really like it. But I heard if they get a Giga, I don't think Six Flags will be one of those parks to get a Giga. They're really like landscape.
Superman is literally big enough anyway, so I think it's pointless.
Yeah, if they get a Giga, I think it will probably go in Superman the Ride spot. If they get a Giga.
Yeah, and there's no way. I think they're gonna keep that ride forever. Because I seriously doubt they're gonna take away Superman.
Yeah, unless a storm comes and damage it, and they have to repair it again, and then the repair costs may be expensive. And then this is confirmed that Speed Trap will be leaving for a restroom expansion. I just heard that from SFA Online's Facebook page that the whole SFN, the Speed Trap will be leaving at the end of the year. So it's not actually on the list. It was on the list, but now they changed it and it's not on the list anymore. Plus I don't know where Slingshot is gonna go too. Slingshot, like there's the Slingshot. There's like it's to be determined on where it's gonna go.
I mean, they already put it in where Gotham City Gauntlet used to be. That was actually a not bad fit, but I mean, now they have Gotham City Gauntlet. There's no way they're gonna put a Slingshot there anymore. I mean, if they could, maybe. I don't know. I mean, do you think they're just not gonna have a Slingshot now or something?
I don't know. I could I can see there's some land right across from Pandemonium and Blizzard River, that area where like that smoking section is, right next to Looney Tunes. I can see that area where Slingshot is. And then if they want to put it back near Gotham, and also maybe I can see another thing, that there's also a bunch of land right in that Wicked Cyclone area, where that overbank turn is, and then like the drop, that area, not the queue line where like the stall is and stuff like that. The other side of like that drop, and then that big overbank turn. I could see could Slingshot maybe go in there? I don't know, but I could see a location maybe Slingshot could go there. But it'll probably be tough to make a queue or an exit of that ride of the Slingshot going right in Wicked Cyclones.
You know something? From what I remember, every time when I'm on flashback, I see like an old line queue or something like, or it's just like an old stairway that's like abandoned there. Have you seen it before? I have.
I think I have. Yeah. There is an abandoned. I think there's also something abandoned. I think it's in the South End, but I'm not sure. Or DC. I think it's like around that Catwoman's Whip area. By the way, Catwoman's Whip is actually my favorite family coaster that I have ridden. I really like it.
That's awesome. I honestly really like Harley Quinn's Vincent. I really like Harley Quinn's Crazy Train, that Great Adventure for a family ride. But last time I went on it, it was Blackbeard,
Yeah.
which was a long time ago. But when you saw my vlog, did you hear the story of how Mikey and I Stack Shock barely fit on Roadrunner Railway?
Yeah.
It was a big mistake because when we went on Roadrunner Railway, I could have been kicked off because I weigh about 230 pounds and size 40 waist 42 waistline and barely fit on El Toro, but I fit on every other rides. I mean, I didn't get the walk of shame, but on one ride last year when I was on El Toro at ERT exclusive ride time, I was this close to getting the walk of shame because they had to stable me 7 times on El Toro. But I have to lose weight because losing weight is for me. So.
Yeah, and Great Adventure isn't a bad park. I really like
It's
Great.
really nice.
Yeah,
I think it's great.
yeah. I like Hershey better actually. I might like Dorney better. I'm not sure. Maybe Dorney. I might like Great Adventure better than Dorney. But I like Hershey. I like Hershey better than Great Adventure. Hershey wins by far Great Adventure.
Hershey is very clean. What I like about Hershey, it's family owned. It's clean. Not really like Great Adventure.
And it's
Skyrush is
charming.
incredible.
And it's charming as well.
It's literally like Skyrush is my second favorite hyper I've been on. My favorite hyper right now is Superman because it's smooth. I like how it's a smooth ride though. I mean, like there are some rattles on Superman, but it's bearable to me. I felt way worse rattles than that. I mean.
Yeah.
Nitro pretty much.
I like Steel
Nitro
Force. That's my favorite hyper. Steel Force at Dorney is probably my favorite hyper that I ever did. I like that one.
How do you think? Why do you think it's better than Superman though?
I think it's because maybe the airtime and the restraints. The restraints are really comfortable on Steel Force. I really like it. It's not painful at all, and plus it's smoother.
I don't know about. I've never been a Dorney, so I wouldn't know. But I've heard from people it's not very smooth. But I would say for airtime, it's pretty promising. I will take your word for it. One of my next parks I want to visit if I can. About a 4-hour drive for me. If I just go, maybe I can go to Knoebels in Elynesburg, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Knoebels. I heard Phoenix there has Buzz Bars, and the Buzz Bars there, like you don't need a seatbelt. I heard the airtime on Phoenix is nuts.
Yeah, I really.
Yeah. Well, I hate to cut it short, man, but hey, it was great talking to you, man.
All right.
This live stream has been phenomenal. I think that was one of the best live streams you ever made. We had a long conversation.
Yeah, we did.
I guess I was the only one that basically called in the live stream today, so it was.
Maybe Brett might.
Fantastic. Hopefully next year, if we can, we should definitely meet at New England or something. That'd be fantastic.
Or Great Adventure or Hershey somewhere.
Yeah.
All right.
See you around, buddy.
All right, I'll see you later. All right. So let's see if there's any people here. Superman Ultimate Flight has lap bars like Phobia and Zombie Ride. I think so. I'm not sure though. I haven't ridden Superman Ultimate Flight yet, but I don't know. Is there anybody in the live stream yet? Don't forget the live stream. There's only 2 people now watching. Who's that second person? I want to know. Is it Brett or Avery? All right, let me just let's get some people going in the chat. This is pretty cool too. So, 80%. That's. All right, you're watching. Okay, so I wonder if Avery is still watching. We had Logan, we had Philip here. All right. So, I was gonna do. Ooh, I want to get into Golden Ticket Awards. Golden Ticket. If you didn't know, Golden Ticket Awards are actually going to be at Silver Dollar City next year. Who is it? Apollo's Cherry, Phantom's Revenge, Apollo's Cherry, Phantom's Revenge, Intimidator. That's it actually. So they all left. They all left the top 10 from last year. Apollo's Cherry, Intimidator, and Phantom's Revenge. Who's the Maverick, New Texas Giant, and Iron Rattler are welcomers. Who's worse, Vekoma or Pinfari? Ooh, that one's tough. I'm gonna go with Pinfari on that one. Vekoma do produce smoother boomerangs, but I would go with Pinfari over Vekoma. I think Pinfari is kind of like the old Galaxy at Palace Playland. And then Lightning Racer Hershey. Brett, can you call in? Hello? And then we also have Lightning Racer. Yeah, Lightning Racer at Hershey. What else? What else did it's mostly the lineup from last year that's still in it, except for Lightning Racer. Who's it was Lightning Rod that took Lightning Racer's spot. Who is it? Oh, it's Brett.
Yeah, can you call back at 8?
8? Okay, yeah, sure. Oh, we only have one more person watching. Let's get some people watching. Maybe I'll do a video call right now. Pinfari because Vekoma is actually made and Formula One. Like Loch Ness Monster? No, that's Ledge Coaster. Ledge Coaster. Nope. All right. And Vekoma also makes the world's first launch flying coaster. Oh yeah, I heard about that. All right, I'll call you, Brett. That's weird. That was a weird feeling. It's probably the rock and roller coaster. Oh, I'm sorry. I had my volume down. How's it going? How's it going? You have a what?
Fest.
You have a what from Fright Fest?
A popcorn bucket.
A pop bucket?
Popcorn bucket.
Oh yeah, yep. We have Six Flags from Fright Fest.
I also got one from New England in June on my Great Adventure.
Oh wow. Yeah, and it's the we bought lots of things down at Dorney Park when we went down there. Because we bought so many pictures of me on Steel Force and Talon. Like lots on Hydra too. And then Great Adventure, I bought a picture of King Dakar. I think I have it. Let me look.
Did you see my photo? My mom's holding on Temple Line.
I think I have my onboard photo on Let me just.
Did you find it?
Yeah, I'm looking for it right now. I have it on my phone somewhere. I think I'm looking for it. Trying to look for it. All right, here we go. All right, I got the picture right here. I got the picture. That was me on King Ka. Got the picture right here.
That was the complete opposite of me. My hands were up.
Yeah. Lucas didn't even go on it. He was like nervous. So did Addison. They were nervous. They were a little nervous to do El Toro too, but they actually went on El Toro. They're kind of a little too. They used to be. I was actually used to be nervous to go Upside Down until 2 years ago when my first Upside Down ride was Wicked Cyclone.
My first Upside Down was Comic Boomerang Flashback.
Flashback. That ride is painful. I don't like Flashback at all. Zoomerang and Mind Eraser and Goliath are like way better than Flashback. And then Stinger is also better. Out of all the Vekomas that I've heard, Rock and Roller Coaster is the best. I love Rock and Roller Coaster. Top 5 for sure, in my opinion. I love Rock and Roller Coaster, especially with the sound effects at Disney World in Orlando. That one's fun. That one was, I had a blast on that one. I haven't gone to Disney World since like 2012. Hopefully going back in 2019. I don't think I'll get a chance to go 2018. And then we also, I think we did Universal, Incredible Hulk, and then you also have the Revenge of the Mummy thing or something. Like, probably the Revenge of the Mummy or Incredible Hulk is probably the most talkative. And then I have a picture of me on Nitro too. This is me on Nitro. Where is it? Where's the camera? That was me on Nitro right there. And then I have El Toro as well. El Toro right there. That's El Toro. So as you can see. So yeah. I did put my hands up on El Toro. That's you on El Toro?
Yeah.
Oh, you were back row. Back row is the best on El Toro. Like, you have this turn, and then you, like, boom, you don't even know what the drop is. Superman, the ride, El Toro, and Steel Force are all amazing in the back. Like, Steel Force, you just get flung. Because of the chain lift on Steel Force, like, it's going, like, normal speed, and then once you're at the top, you slow down, and then it's kind of like Iron Rattler style, and then you're like, boom, you go down. Yeah, and then Talon is incredible. I really love Talon a lot. I didn't buy an onboard photo there. And then I just went to Great Adventure. I think I have a picture of me when it was my first time on Bizarro when it was back called Bizarro at Six Flags New England. I went on it. This was actually before when I first went on an upside down roller coaster because I was too nervous to go on an upside down roller coaster. Let me get the picture real quick. We have to go all the way to 2015. And then 2014 was like I was nervous to go on Bizarre. I was nervous till Batman until like 2015 too. And then I was nervous till Goliath until this year, actually. Goliath is probably, I'd say, the most intense coaster at the park. It's really intense. You got the Joker that's open for Christmas, actually. You got that ride that's open. I did find a little rough. I did find a little bumpiness. If you sit in the back, I did find a little bumpiness on El Toro. It was like towards the end of those turns. I did find it a little bumpy. But it's not big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal.
I thought it was close.
It was really smooth until the turns that like the turns. I did find those quite to be a little rough. But it wasn't that bad as well.
I thought it was glossy smooth through the entire ride.
Yeah. It was glossy smooth, and then it was a little rough. It wasn't like a big rattle. It's just a little rattle.
I didn't find that in back. I didn't find
I had to restart because Yeah. Nitro's second row is terrible on Nitro. I didn't even like Nitro in the second row. Like, I don't like Nitro at second row. That's the worst row on Nitro.
When I did Nitro, I did front row twice.
It was running really... Like, I found, like, maybe when I went on that Friday to Great Adventure, it was running really sluggish. Like, all the roller coasters were running sluggish. And then Green Lantern's painful. Green Lantern, Flashback, Corkscrew at Canopy, like, they're the worst that I have been on. And then... Oh, I don't have any internet. Yeah, I can't show you that, Bizarro. But I did go on Bizarro, for, like, I don't know. What parks are you planning to go next year? Are you going to Disney World this December? I think you're going to Disney World in
and some Florida parks. I'm not sure if I'm still doing that or not.
You should do I heard Hershey Park in Edaville has the best Christmas events in the Northeast, and probably Hershey Park's the best in the United States. I really want to get down to Hershey Park, but unfortunately, it's kind of a drive. Like, it's even way farther than Dorney Park. Like, Dorney Park's like eastern northeast Pennsylvania, and then Hershey's like about 8 hours away. Dorney Park's like 6 hours away, so they're like 2 hour distance.
Yeah, but the thing with Hershey's Christmas event is that the best ride that's going to operate it is
Comet? Comet's not even open, actually. I'm really surprised. I can see why Skyrush, Stormer, and Fahrenheit are not open. Great Beer's not open, too, actually. I'm a little surprised that Great Beer's not open. I think Lightning Racer should be open. I think the 3 Woodies there should be open. Lightning Racer, Comet, and Wildcat.
It's open.
What?
Wildcat will be open.
Yeah, Wildcat will be open. No Comet and no Lightning Racer. And then for Great Adventure, you have Nitro that's open, Batman the Ride, Green Lantern, Superman Ultimate Flight, Skull Mountain. What's that other ride? What was it? Dark Knight, that will be open, the Dark Knight. And then you also have that that Skyscreamer ride. I don't think El Toro, Bizarre, King of the Ka, they're like in that section. I don't think that'll be open. And then Lake Compounds, we're gonna skip that. Like the rides there are like kiddie rides. Like the Kiddie Land's open. They do have a decent flat rides. They do have the American Flyers, which is that Larson Flyer Scooters. We're gonna skip that. I do want to check out Edaville because I want to get a couple credits there, coaster credits. But yeah, and then I do No Wicked Cyclone, Superman the Ride. They're not going to be open for Holiday in the Park. No Goliath, no Flashback. I'm really surprised Joker's not open, and not the one at Great Adventure too. Great Adventure is not open, but New England's is actually. So I'm a little surprised about that. Batman Dark Knight's open. Skyscreamer is not open. What? New England Skyscreamer is not open. Scream is not open. The Kryptonite.
Can I give you a fun fact?
What?
Yesterday was actually El Toro's last day of running for 2017.
Oh wow, cool. And then what's the other one? I bet it's probably King of the Ka.
From what I told, Great Adventure has like a break between Fright Fest and Holiday in the Park.
Yeah.
They get like a more decent.
Yeah.
But like yesterday was the last October's outbreak for 2017.
And then you also have Kryptonite that's not open. I know why Teacups and Slingshot are not open. Because they do want to start construction early for Harley Quinn coming. Teacups will be in Buzzsaws, and this is confirmed, like I said with Avery, that Speed Trap is leaving. That ride will be leaving for a bathroom expansion. I wonder where Slingshot is going to go. And then you also have that... huh? And then you also have that... Superman? Yeah, that ride's closed. Catwoman is closed. I'm a little surprised Pandemonium's not open.
I know why.
That DC section is, like, closed. And then you also have that north end that's, like, New England Skyscreamer, Pandemonium, that's closed. Scrambler's open, though, and that's in the north end. Flashback's closed. The Balloon Race right next to Flashback and right next to Stampede bumper cars are open. The bumper cars will be open. Kontiki will be open. Buzzsaw will be open. Fireball will be open. Mind Eraser, Batman, Joker, Thunderbolt will be open. How funny is this, actually? Like a couple months ago, I took a back ride on Thunderbolt. It ran glossy smooth. Like, it would really surprise me because last couple years, it was rough in the back row, and it ran smooth. Glossy smooth. I think back in March, I made a video about what could be going on with Thunderbolt. Like that, and it looks like they did retracking. One coaster in the Northeast, one wooded roller coaster in the Northeast, I really want to check out. It's in the Northeast. It's a wooded roller coaster that's been in the top 10 last year, this year, like all the way through. It's Phoenix at Knoebels. That's a ride I really want to check out. I heard the airtime is fantastic. I really want to check out Phoenix at Knoebels. And then Waldemar too. Ravine Flyer looks cool. Ravine Flyer, and you also have Jackrabbit, Thunderbolt, at Kennywood. And then you got what's that one in what was it? And then we'll probably do Stricker's Grove. All right, what time is it? 8:17. So I've been streaming for a little bit of an hour. All right, nice talking with you. I'll be talking to you really soon. I've got to get going. I'm going to end the stream right now. So
Can I say something quick?
yeah, what is it?
I know why Superman Divide is close.
Why?
Because, like, if it, like, gets stuck on the lift hill, like,
Yeah, it's gotten.
how walks that? It's like a safety hazard because I heard it's slippery.
Yeah,
Like,
it's.
when the
We don't want someone slipping 200 feet down onto probably the Connecticut River, so we don't want that to happen. That would be really dangerous. And probably yeah, I think Superman is probably a little too dangerous to run in the. I'd say the Joker is a little bit too dangerous too to run in the cold as well. The Joker there. So I'll see you later, Brett, and yeah, I'll see you later. Are you going to Six Flags New England on November 25th? Because that's the day I might go. November 25th.
I don't think I'm going because I'm celebrating Thanksgiving that day.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll possibly go that day.
It's the 25th. No, the Thanksgiving is the 23rd, isn't it?
Yeah, Thanksgiving's 23rd, yeah.
Okay, I might go.
Oh, okay.
I have to.
All right, I'll see you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye. And same, we'll be ending this live stream actually right now. So have a good night, everyone, and have a good night, and I'll see you later.